Well folks, this is actually quite a new build with a few problems with render coming off and dampness and all sorts of things, and you know what, most of it's caused by this lovely paint. According to one of the locals, it's plastic floor paint, and you can just see, there we go, plastic floor paint. And it's the whole wall behind all of this is wet, and you can see here it's disintegrating in little patches. We've got salts building up here, we've got algae, more salts, and all because the local postie decided that he was going to put floor paint on it because it just sounded like it would seal it nicely. So we've got a wet house. Luckily it's cavity construction, with a bit of a crack in it, which we're not really quite sure what's causing it, but we'll stitch that, it'll be fine. So I think we're just going to take this off and let it dry out, and we shall re-render it in a nice coat of soft lime render, expose the lintel over the window, and then that's the rest of the house that's got to be sorted. And this, folks, is a timber frame that a home buyer surveyor said was fine, just needed normal maintenance. So we're about to pull that lot out and completely rebuild it. But hey ho, yeah, so there you go. There's a nice plastic floor paint and cement render, all quite wet. And even the cement would probably be alright if somebody hadn't put this floor paint on it. It's just trapping moisture into it, and of course once you've got cracks, you can see cracks here, and you can see how there's moisture being trapped into the cracks, and once it gets in there it gets behind, and once it gets behind the whole thing is toast. So you're better off just letting the whole thing breathe anyway, and never use cement, just use lime, which breathes and doesn't trap moisture. So there we go, there's a lesson for a nice spring morning.